listening to Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof on Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof on Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is Friday, July 29th, 2022. How did that turn on? And how are you? I gotta tell you something. Lots of strangeness going on here at the Giordano household. Holy macadamia nuts. So how you guys doing, my 9-to-5ers? You finished working, I'm sure of it, this week. Yes? Maybe? No? Oh. Well, I hope you are. I hope this is the last day of the work week for you. Got a good show tonight. There's a $1,000 UFO video challenge being put out by ThirdPhaseOfMoon. There's a video that they showed last night that I had a discussion with them about, where I think it's CGI. And they said, no, it ain't. And I said, oh, I think it is. And they said, nope. And I said, gut instinct. And they said, don't care. And then it was challenge. I'll give you $1,000 if you can make that video exactly the same. I said, I don't. Why do I got to do it? Well, if you're going to talk about it on your show, we challenge anybody. If they can make this video exactly like this video looks, pay them $1,000. That's how confident we know that that's not CGI. And we'll go over that. So that's the challenge. And I'll show you the video in a little bit. Well, You see? Even Third Phase and I, we don't get along on every single video. Me and Third Phase, or Third Phase and I? And I think those are both grammatically correct. There's a weird something going on with the video. I see it jumping and lurching and let me check something here. Speed test. Let's go. Let's try it. Let's see what the speed test is. Yep. It looks like, wow. 927, 29, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 941, 40, 42, 3, 4, 6, 947.09 download. And 40 up. All right. So we're doing okay. We're doing all right. Things are working great over here. Yeah, I love yellow. I don't know why I wore this shirt, a long sleeve shirt. I just woke up and oh, is that? Oh, that's an insignia thing. Okay, I thought I had a stain on it. I'm like, And what else we gonna talk? Oh no! It finally happened to me. Well, at home. I never thought I would see what I saw yesterday. In this very office, I saw what looked like somebody wearing a white sheet made of electricity, static electricity. Yeah, I think I drew it here. It looked like this. Pretty much what it looked like. I mean, I'm not the artist of the year. I mean, I could barely draw a circle. But, holy shit. I'll have to talk about that. Roll call, everyone. Rebecca Why? Again, I'm not picking you first. You're just there. Welcome to the show. I know, I see it. Stop yelling. You don't need to yell. I'm not yelling. Why are you telling me this right in front of everybody? They can't hear us. Oh, they can hear us. Rich, Dark Sky Files. How you doing, Chief? Welcome to the show. Babs, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Hellfire Studio. Welcome to the show. Samo, Goofonian Rockstar. Welcome to the show. Denbub, welcome to the show. Carlin! Samo, oh, I already did that. Shell Shock. Shit. Shit, shit, shock. Shell Shock. Shell Shock. Thank you for the, hold on. I think you sent me $14 on Cash Apps. Right? Thank you. That was yesterday, and that was after the show, so it was in between shows, so I wanted to thank you for that. Shell Shock. Throwing it down on the Cash App in between shows in the middle of the night. Are you kidding me? Chuck. Welcome to the show, and thank you very much. I mean, you're a continuing supporter of Goof On. Giddy up. Thank you. That was cool of you. I love those surprises. Rich knows. Chris Rogers is here. Welcome to the show. Is that a Beamer in that picture? I know that car isn't from this country, I don't think. What is that, a Lariat? What do they call those? I don't know that car. It's throwing me off. Welcome to the show. Scott Archer. What's up, Archer? I bet you your whole life people called you Archer. If they didn't, well, they just didn't know you like we do. Welcome to the show. Bill is very nice. Bill Nice in the house. Or is it Nice? I'm going to say it's nice and just go with what my instincts tell me. You're talking about the black and white video there. There's one that's similar, and it was a hoax. Nope. Not talking about the black and white video. You'll see. Wicked World! Welcome to the show. A lot of videos they show I can easily debunk. I did one by accident one day playing with my green screen. I beg to differ. But I'll let you have it because I don't know what video you're talking of. But I don't think you can debunk every video that's on there. You can't. They don't post stuff that's easily debunkable. You think it might be. Believe me, I know. Third Phase UFO Report. I talk about all the videos. You know, eventually, and throw them up on Third Phase UFO Report with my twist on it. It's not that easy. I know. People like to say that about Third Phase of Moon. Like, I can debunk all that. Oh, everything they got is CGI as the Angry Channel. Every one of your videos is CGI! Yeah. No proof of that ever. It's such a joke. Because they don't want to post CGI. They purposely do not try to post anything that looks CGI. Well, that's why we're having this discussion tonight. Because I think this one is CGI. And you'll see why. Welcome to the show, Wicked World. Wicked World. Event Horizon, welcome to the show. Alfie Joe Bob, welcome to the show. All right. Fernambulax, welcome to the show. Who judges the $1,000 contest? Well, we won't have to worry about it. Nobody's going to win. Nobody's going to be able to do it. If anybody can do that, exactly the way it looks, you'll see the video and you'll see why I'm saying there's no way anybody will do it. It would have to be some person who knows, like, they're in the business of making special effects, I think would have to make this video. See, and that was another thing. I told them, I go, people sit at home 10, 12 hours at their computer in one day trying to make these videos. Not this one. And I'm like, you don't think somebody made that to look that perfect? No. I said, and they said how hard it would be. And I go, I understand it would be a Herculean effort. But we can't sit here and say nobody's going to try. Nobody's doing it. Because people are doing it. In my opinion, people are doing that all the time. And they're shitty. And we see them and we're like, oh my God, that's so CGI, it's fake. And then this video came along. And it looks really good. I have to admit, it looks too good to be true. And when it is too good to be true, it usually is. And this video, it's unlike anything else you've ever seen. You'll see. It's if anybody can do it, shit, I'll give them $1. That's all I can afford. Helen Crystal Energy, welcome to the show. Melissa Salas, welcome to the show. Moody Mongol, welcome to the show. Yeah, exactly. Third Phase of Moon knows people are generally lazy. Who wants to be bothered to buy a kite? Dude, if you think it's that, can't we just say the cameraman didn't record ahead of the objects? That's the whole thing. We need to know the whole video, right? What the frick is on my chin? Oh, I know what it is. I drank my drink and I left this on and it got my chin when I was drinking and it left a little bit of the food. It's my dinner. Yeah, I know, but the reason they're putting the challenge out there, not because people are lazy. Don't you think it would be cool if somebody actually did it? Put the challenge out there. Nobody else is challenging anybody. Nobody else is. They offered $10,000 for the S4 thing, you know, and nobody did it. Zen Master Me with the $2 super sticker. Kick it off the show. A continuing subscriber. What do I say? I actually say a continuing supporter. A continuing supporter as well, yeah. Ooh, it got dark. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. No? That didn't work? It should have given me a little bit of light. There we go. Oh, Zen Master Me. Yeah, thank you. Looking it up right now. You are sending over... Oh, it's... GG. Good going. That's what GG means. Good going. And that's a PlayStation controller, I believe. I don't know. But it's a controller. I like that one. Thank you, Zen Master Me. A mucho gusto, generoso. And because it's the first one tonight, don't forget you can help support the show. Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App. Become a member. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Thank you, Rich. Zen Master Me with a $2 super sticker. That is going great. All over PlayStations. Ew. All right, let's get to the show. I am living in Spook Central. You know why? Because I live in a place where there's death. People come here to die. No, I'm not kidding. They really come here to die. It's beautiful where I live. I think so. From the ground. You know, and you fly over it. But no, it's so cool. Florida's great, but I don't think I want to live here and die here. I think I'm going to move to Colorado. Become a mountain man. Anyway, do we wet pallets? Are we going to wet a pallet first? Yeah, my own. Let me finish my dinner. Thank you. There goes 500 calories. And what else? What else is going on? I'm waiting a little bit. Oh, by the way, I have a special guest. Jason Voorhees is coming on. Is it Jason? You know the guy who was on the Nimitz guy? Yeah. And Sean Cahill. They're coming here before they go to Alien Girl show. And they'll be here in 20 minutes. Oh, no, they're not coming here. Oh, no, they're going. Oh, they're on Alien Girl show. Oh, I thought they were coming here. I'm joking. I wanted to get Alien Girl if she was here, and she's not. I wanted to get her. Oh, what is he talking about? They're going to his show? That would have been fun. Didn't happen. But it is Friday. We're rolling into the weekend nicely, and we've got ufology to go over. So let's get started officially. Hey! 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 I'm gonna start with this. Does anybody know who Quiet Riot is? Remember Quiet Riot? Come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. We'll get wild, wild, wild. Wild, wild, wild. So you think? Remember that song? Kevin Dubrow was the singer. He died. several years ago, a couple of years ago, from accidental overdose, they think. And I wanted to show you something that has to do with him. And Will Carr, with a Canadian $5 super dono. A dono is no sticker, no comment, just pure love. The Flamingo Man, the Carnundrum on tick, 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 tock, tick. Thank you, man. Continuing supporter of the show. Friend of the show. And there's a new episode, I know. We're going to check that out. Top of next hour. 30 minutes. Giddy up. And thank you very much for the $5. Right back at you, slick nuts. Oh, don't get mad. I didn't call you stupid, you know. I've been saying slick nuts for a long time. Not here, but I'm trying it out with you. So don't call me stupid. Because I'm not. Slick nuts is a term of endearment between guys. Ain't that right there, Sizzle Chest? All right, here we go. Tyler Henry. I don't think we talked about Tyler Henry, have we? It's that psychic, that kid. He's a psychic. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's legit. Yeah. No, he ain't fake. No, not this guy. Nothing fake about him going to famous people's homes and getting a lot of things pretty much right on the money. Like, there couldn't be any research done on the famous people. Nah, there's nothing that his handlers wouldn't find in any research that he would come up with psychically. No. He comes up with personal stuff. Like, you guys like sherbet ice cream, didn't you? We loved sherbet. All we did was have sherbet ice cream. I know, that's what he's telling me. I'm getting a sherbet feeling. And orange sherbet, yes! Because let's just face it, all they had back then was orange sherbet. There was no vanilla sherbet. There was no cranberry sherbet. It was always orange sherbet. I love orange sherbet. I love saying sherbet. Shouldn't be a word, but it is. Sherbet. Say it. Say it. Sherbet. Isn't that fun? So he goes in. This is Kevin Dubrow's brother. Right? And this is his wife. And he has that show where they reconstruct botched. It's what it's called. And surgeon who makes people look whole again from bad surgeries. Really amazing show, actually. So they go into the reading, and you won't believe what Tyler Henry found out about these celebrities who, by the way, who don't go on social media ever and talk about their private stuff. They do? Oh. I guess they're on social media every day, every hour, every day, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. Well, I guess Tyler Henry didn't cheat. Let's say for shits and giggles, Tyler Henry didn't cheat. And there was no research done on the orange sherbet.
Right?
He liked fruit, so we got a fruit bowl, and we had wine. Kevin used to like to drink wine.
Punch myself in the baby. He's at Kevin Dubrow's brother's home, who's famous. You don't think he did any research and realized, microphone, quiet riot. Oh, I'm gonna say long hair. I'm getting a feeling. That's Kevin.
Have longer hair or what the thing would be.
Stupid.
I feel like I'm doing this.
Yes.
And he's referencing to his passing, and immediately as he's coming through, he's referencing that he did not want to die when he passed.
I didn't want to die, he says. Oh, that's why they're called accidental drug overdose. How do you really know it was accidental? He didn't want to die. You don't know. You're not talking to Kevin Dubrow, bro.
Past. But the only way I can put this is that he's referencing that he feels he contributed to his transition.
Brother-in-law, are you kidding me? You see why I'll never use my psychic abilities? Do you see why? Do you see? Do you see the ridicule he's getting from me? I wouldn't be able to live with it. No, Kevin, yeah, this is such bullshit. If he came over to my house, this kid, and tried to read me, he'd be wrong. No, he'd be right. Don't kid yourself. These are all generalizations. I'm getting the feeling that he wanted to reconcile. Everybody wants to reconcile when they're fighting with family. You know, just deep down, you know, because, you know, he just knew he was wrong. Everybody's wrong. Everybody's right. Just put your egos to shake hands for the baby. It's for the baby, the family. I'm sorry. I don't like it. And I'm not sorry. I don't appreciate this. This is fucking bullshit. And you want to know, I want to believe this kid. I've seen him do probably a dozen or so readings, and I mean, I have to admit, some of them, they sounded great. Most of them did. But he does celebrities, pretty much. And you can do so much research on celebrities. It's not even fair. Down to the littlest thing. They research like you wouldn't believe. Like their life depended on it. What's that? It does depend on it. Because it's their livelihood. Hence the word life. He's making faces like, and he's like, yes. Okay. Coral, we have a psychic test here from Stan the Man. He says he's already got this right once. Let's do it again. And he's telling me to guess a number between 1 and 100 and tell Coral. All right, Coral. You ready? I'm telling you the number. I'm typing it in. I typed it in. Coral? Okay. Stan? Tell me, what number did I guess? If he guesses this right, I'll shit. Only answer for... I'm waiting for Stan to answer. I'll put my number in. I want to see Stan. What number are you guessing? Still waiting. We'll wait. Oh, no. I like this. I'm seeing a 3 or 33, and that's all I got. No other numbers. Well, Stan, the number's 8. But I'm going to tell you a secret. I almost did 3. And I would have said the same thing if I were you. 3. Because a lot of people go with 3 because they think it's an odd number. He won't think of that. But I go with the 8 and close it off because nobody picks 8. Ever. Good one, man. You picked up on my original. Maybe. It's pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, it was 8. Chris Rogers with the £2 2 quid. Get him to do a C5 session with the Joker. Oh, that's a good one. Can you imagine? You're talking about the real Joker, right? Oh. I'm a toker. I'm a smoker. I'm a midnight joker. I play the music in the sun. Chris Rogers, £2, £2. Continuing supporter of Goof On. Thank you, my friend. Awesome. That was fun. Yeah, I usually go with 8 or 9 when I play those, because a lot of people do go with 3 because of it's an odd number, and what are the odds? There's something about 3 and 33. But you see, I already knew because I've done that too. Yeah, that's pretty good, man. That was good stuff. That was fun. All right, let's watch this Joker. I love psychics, though, man. You got to give them credit. It takes balls to sit in front of an audience of people and lie. They don't feel... I know. When I do my thing, and, I get my gut instincts and shit, that's all it is. Look, man, I don't know if there's something to psychic abilities or not. I'm going to say yes and no. I think there are people who are like tuning forks, and I think they might pick up vibrations of other things, animals, and that's what I think I pick up on. I think we all have that ability. It's in our DNA. That's why we can feel eyes on us. Like you be in a crowded room and all of a sudden you look this way and somebody's staring right at you. They're creeping on you. And you're like, I felt that guy's eyes burning a hole in the back of my head. I don't know, man. The older I'm getting, the closer to death I'm getting. There might be something out there. I just don't know if we have that ability. I think as humans, the older you get, the more you see, and the more human behavior you get to see. And I've been in front of people my whole life, except for the last couple of years working at home. Everywhere I worked, going out in public, whatever. I've gotten so used to watching people and talking to them one-on-one, and you get to know when people are lying. Everybody does the same thing. And all these psychics do the same thing. I can't believe it was 95 degrees today. It felt like 103. For Florida, it wasn't that humid. Yeah, it's not going to rain. It hasn't rained. It didn't rain yesterday, today, and till next Tuesday. There's no rain in sight, and the humidity's low. Yeah, it was a good day. Good. Tomorrow, I'm definitely going to the beach, though. All right, let's finish this up, and we'll get to the $1,000 challenge.
And then he left my mother alone. He was very close to my mother, and he never met my kids. So to this day,
Wow, what kind of uncle, what kind of family problem did they have that he never met his niece and nephews? Wow, that's this guy, I bet. This guy's... No way. You bring your kids to your brother's house and you make them see what he is. I don't care if they're 2. Show them what a drug addict looks like. They need to learn. Their uncle loves them. Is his uncle okay? No, I'm just kidding. All right. Look at that flowing hair. That was when he was older. He didn't look like that. Kevin Dubrow was like the ugliest guy, wasn't he? All right, I can't play this game anymore. I'm sorry. No more Tyler. I just wanted to play him for future reference. Tyler Henry. Hey, man. Out of all the psychics, I think he's probably the best one I've seen. I want to believe him because he seems so genuine. And I think that's the play with him, is that he uses his real kindness. He seems like a really sweet person. You know what I mean? And people don't think that a sweet person like Tyler Henry would do such a thing and fake this. Come on, Rich. Look at Tyler. Does he look like the type of person that would bilk money out of people by being a fake psychic? Yeah, he looks exactly like a fake psychic to me. $1,000 challenge. It's not 10,000, but if anybody needs a quick thou and they know how to make CGI UFO videos, well, this is I don't know what this is, man. When I watched this, I was on the edge of my couch, getting as close as I can to the big TV. And I'm like, what is going on? I go, that can't be, I've never seen anything like this. Never have. And I was just sitting there going, wait a minute. Because, they loop the video so it keeps playing over and over. I'm like, I don't know, man. I think that's CGI. And I looked at it again today, and I went frame by frame. Not on the show this morning, but I was doing it after, and I go, man, this looks really good. I don't know if this is CGI or what. I really don't know. Really, I don't know. It's an interesting video, so I'm going to play it. And I want you guys to take a look at, hold on. I want you to look at this video because you're going to see several objects. I tell you what I'll do. I'll play it. I won't say a word for the whole time this thing plays. I promise. And then we'll go back and look at it. So I'm basically doing a report on the show. And let's not get crazy in the chat room. Third Phase of Moon did not make this video. It was on, they found it and they played it. I don't know. I think it's a little older, but it's such a rare video. I've never seen it. But they think that this may be a year old. I'm not sure if that's what they said, but they think there's a longer version to the video. But this is what we got.
On social media.
That was from earlier today. Sorry about that. Here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Well, that's not what we're here for. We're here to put your videos on the front page pretty much on a daily basis, as we do here on Third Phase of Moon. Give the eyeballs on the videos that deserve it. Now, let's get to this next one. It's pretty interesting. Multiple objects in the sky kind of following each other. Watch this.
А на аспанда қараңдар я. Что-то странно, что-то творится. Это что такое? Ничего себе!
У кого какие мнения?
На аспанда бірдеңке ұшып жүр мынау. Ұзын ұшып бара жатыр. Поезд ба аспанда? Что-то не поняли, что это такое.
Поезд сияқты бір нәрсе да?
Right, so let's roll that once again, a side-by-side comparison. I'm blowing up the one to the right, the original to the left here. What are we looking at? Multiple cigar-shaped craft tumbling in the sky in a straight trajectory formation. Brent, what's your thoughts here?
Yeah, this is pretty wild stuff. Could it be a cluster of kites tied together that got loose, that are just kind of going away in the wind? I don't know. I've never seen anything quite like this. I like the way the people are capturing it. And you can see whatever these objects are, they seem to be rotating as they rise up into the sky. Very unique.
Incredible stuff, Brian. Yeah, I'm having to say that I'm not seeing any tethers, any strings attached to have whatever these objects move in the same direction. But indeed they are. and they kind of seem that they're tumbling from right to left. Others may be different, but whatever it is, I can't explain it to you. Again, Brett mentioned, could it be a kite? Again, I'm not seeing any indicator of that, Brett.
See, they tell us.
I'm getting a good look right there. We're not seeing that this is connected by any kind of strings.
They say all the
seem
right
to be
things.
self-propelled on their own. So we got like maybe a dozen flying saucers, maybe more, just moving, I almost say consciously.
This is incredible stuff, guys. Share this link on your social media. Tell them there's something on Third Phase of Moon that has not ever been seen before. And I'm interested in this one. We got to get the word out on this.
See, I see the comments. Everybody's saying the same thing. All right, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an example of what you're looking at. I'm going to tell you, this is not a bunch of objects going straight up, going straight down. If you were to look straight up, it is going right over your head this way. It just gives the illusion that it's going down or whatever, up or down. Up, but it's not. And it's going this way, you know, horizontal, right over their head. I don't know. But when I watched the video, you pick one of those objects out and hold on. Well, I know nobody knows what this is. A banner? Chris Rogers, £2 2 quid says banner. I say, how? What did it say? The banner would have to be legible. I didn't read anything off of that. You know what I mean? I also didn't see any tether in between any of the objects, not even a hint of it. Even if it's like fishing line, you would be able to see some semblance of that fishing line somewhere, and I didn't see it. It's a good one. $2, Chris Rogers, throwing it down. Thank you very much. And de mucho gusto, generoso. Continuing supporter of GoofOn. Interesting. Let's see. No, they're not saucer shaped. A big kite got off hand. Maybe. They said that. Nathan says, agree, it's CGI that's been through a scrubber to not show the animation. Okay. Correct. Coral says fishing filament would not be seen. Nope. But you can detect that there is fishing line. See, the thing about these objects, I'll show it to you.
That deserve it. Now,
the thing about the objects, they're not acting like they are on fishing line or any kind of tether. Not to me. They look like, and don't forget, that's going over the head. You can see there's clouds that are moving a lot, so it might be windy. It might be that, but I don't think so. I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. Will I send you the original? Yeah. It's on Third Phase of Moon. It's the most recent video if you want to grab it before I send it to you. But yeah. I mean, this is the original. I don't know if there's a link in their video. I didn't check. But this was the discussion we had. I'm like, dude, I've never seen anything like this before, ever. And this looks like, if it's not a kite, see, you want to know why? Because these objects they're really in a straight line. If there was if there was something in between, we would see lag. We would see them repel off each other or get out of line a little bit. None of them do that. None of them are being pulled back into line. You know what I mean? If one object goes like this, then this one, they keep push and pull. There's no push and pull effect going on. No inertia. No, nothing. They're equidistant the whole way through. Whatever they, if they're all 5 feet in between, they're not. That may be something on a line. You can see there's space here. Here there's little space, and down at another portion, they're closer together. So if this was a kite, most likely they would be equidistant. And they aren't. You'll see in a minute. There's some that are much closer than others. And they're not repelling off of each other. Here, look, that's closer than what's there. When they see how close those three are, then there's a big gap right there. Right there, a big gap, two closer together. If it was on a line and this was a kite, they would be equidistant. Just saying. And I don't know if this is that. Is this a banner of some sort, like was mentioned earlier by Chris Rogers? Is there a plane pulling this that we just can't see? And these things probably light up at night. Maybe it's for night display, not for day. Maybe they're just being brought to their final destination for advertising. I have a feeling somebody's going to tell us. Somebody's going to find out. Did you see that last object? Watch this. Watch this last object. Let me see. Watch the last one when it comes up. This one. Watch that. Did you see that? Did you see how it was rocking? It was going like this. It was going, It's weird. The other objects, they were doing this and doing this, or I don't know. But if somebody thinks it's CGI, there's $1,000 challenge out. If you can duplicate it, $1,000 to you, and it's got to be exact. Yeah, it's got to be spot on. Nobody's going to do it. Yeah, like was said earlier, people are lazy. People, they don't think it's worth it to go through it. But if you're going to scream and shout and say that it's CGI, you need to prove it. And I can't prove that is CGI. I think it's in the sky on a CGI screen. I don't know. All I know is I've never seen it before. I've never seen anything like it. And that bothers me. You know what? If I've never seen it before or after, how is that a kite? Like, wouldn't you think I would have seen this before? Wouldn't somebody else have recorded that? Maybe. I don't know. If somebody finds a link to banners or kites that look like that, send it to goofonradio@gmail.com. That's goofonradio@gmail.com. That's if you have any evidence. There it is, scrolling on the bottom. And no dots if you're sending me evidence. No dots. goofonradio@gmail.com. One more time? All right.
Kind of following each other. Watch this.
Huh? What?
Что-то странно, что-то творится.
I don't know. Wow.
Это что такое?
Да что такое? Oh, this is from Russia.
Ничего себе!
It's from Dorsky, Russia. In Zir.
На аспанда.
This is a
UFO
video.
Паратор поезд аспанда. Что-то не поняли, что это такое.
Right, so let's roll that once again, a side-by-side comparison. I'm blowing up the one to the right, the original to the left here. What are we looking at? Multiple cigar-shaped craft tumbling in the sky in a straight trajectory formation. Brent, what's your thoughts here?
Yeah, this is pretty wild stuff. Could it be a cluster of kites tied together that got loose, that are just kind of going away in the wind? I don't know. I've never seen anything quite like this. I like the way the people are capturing it, and you can see whatever these objects are, they seem to be rotating as they rise up into the sky. Very unique.
Incredible stuff, Brian. Yeah, I'm having to say that I'm not seeing any tethers, any strings attached to have whatever these objects.
All right, I want to do something real quick. I'm going to go frame by frame. I want to see if all of these objects are making the same exact motion. Like, is this object making the same exact movements as this object? Did somebody like copy and paste it? That's what I was talking about
Sky,
this morning.
very unique.
Let's take a look. I don't know.
Incredible.
Whoa. They look like bricks, right? You wouldn't see any string. You see, that went through the clouds. Watch this. See how that it's reflecting? I want to see if another object will get in this position and then rotate that way. This one flashes almost in the same area right here. This one does the same thing right when it gets to here. Did you notice that they light up when they get right here? Let's see if this one does it. Oh my God. It does it too. Uh-oh. Are they all turning the same way? Watch this. Let's see what they look like when they get to this part in the cloud.
Very.
When they get here. Oh, that one didn't get bright. There, it got bright right here, yeah. So let's see if they all turn bright. That one turned bright right up here. See how they turned? Let's see if this one does it too. Uh-oh. Yep. This one also turned bright when it got to the same exact area. Let's see if this one does it. Uh-oh. That one got bright right here. See where my cursor is? They're all reflecting the sun right here. The odds of that happening must be astronomical. Another one. But this one was a different angle. Did you see that? These were more horizontal. This one is more vertical. So, oh, yeah. Well, I guess it's the object itself has a reflective surface, obviously, but that one didn't light up right here. It lit up or reflected the sun further down. So that's interesting. Interesting. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a bird. See that? Was that a bird? It had to be, right? Here it comes. Yeah, that's a bird.
There's any strings attached to have what?
See, now they're lighting up down further. So they all, I don't know if they're all making the same exact twist and turns. That's my concern. Are they all making the same motions? We just can't see it. These two are close together. Let's see if they do the same thing.
The same direction.
No. Now look, they're both almost to the same. Let's see. Keep an eye on them. Ah, your mother's hypochondriacs.
They are. And
All right, let's do it with these. See if we get any action out of that. They're disappearing because of the clouds, right? Well, that was weird. That one that just passed by, it kind of wiggled. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think this is CGI after all. Wow. I don't know, man. If this is CGI, it would be one of the best things I've ever seen.
Right to left, others may be different, but
you know, to have a rolling reflection like that, it's not that it's reflecting the sun, it's appearing on the object in a manner that's being laid out like it's approaching it. It doesn't just light up. It gets brighter as it's lighting up, you know what I mean? And it gets dimmer as the reflection of the sun goes away. Watch the next one. See how it kind of rolled itself out? Now watch, frame by frame, it's getting dimmer almost completely. See that? Yeah, there's a cloud there. See this here? It's halfway lit up. Now it's fully lit up. If that's done in a CGI manner, it would take them, I can't tell you, to do that on every single one and have every single one of these objects match the shake of the video is the other challenge. See that one? How that just, wow. That reflected really cool, that one. Let's see this one here. See that? It's starting to swipe. It's like a swiping motion now when it goes off. And the reason they're getting a break in the clouds somewhere, and then it gets into the clouds and it can't reflect the sun. Yeah, you know, I'm coming to the realization that this is oh wait, I think I see a line. I think I see a some sort of line from here to here. Uh-oh. And another one. Oh no, are there two lines? That's what it is. They're attached on each end. There's the lines. You can see the fishing line or whatever. They're attached from here to there, and then this side to that side. That's why they're spinning like that. Let's see if I'm seeing this. I'm going to go frame by frame a few more times. This line right here. Oh my God! It's a line. You can see it. It followed with it. Oh, no, it's not. Damn it. I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong. I think it's just the pixelating. Yeah, it's the clouds. I was wrong. Wrong. Or am I? I don't know.
Hear that, Brent.
Yeah, I'm getting a good look right there. We're not seeing that this is connected by any kind of strings.
So,
they seem to be...
I think that's how they are connected. I think I'm right. You know, on either side, it's connected. That's why they're doing it like this. That's why it's going like this. You know, it never does a full twist. You ever notice that? So that means there's something here and something here, and my arms can't twist all the way around. So that's what this is doing. It's doing this. And that, I figured it out. I think it's kite. I think it's a kite. Yeah. It's like a balloon ladder. Exactly. Yeah. I think I figured it out. I think you guys really had a feeling too. It's not CGI. So the Cousins brothers were probably right. Can't prove it yet, but I think that is real, especially with the swiping of the reflective surface on every one. To do that on every one perfectly, nah, it's really there. It's really in the sky. It's amazing. Good job, everybody. Wow. That was unreal. Seriously. Now, I'm not going to say we proved it without a shadow of a doubt, but I think we can happily say that's probably what it is. Because then you have to think logically. What alien intelligence or human intelligence would roll out 15 UFOs like this, that low in the sky, over Russia? Well, Russia has a lot of weird stuff. So who knows? But if it was just one object, that would have been cool too. We wouldn't have been able to figure it out. It could have been a Tic Tac. Patty Whack gave that dog a bone. Yo. COVID. That was fun. Oh, by the way, Sunday is Goof on You. Goof on University. Yeah. Bring your pens and pencils. We're going to teach you how to deal with, I don't know yet, but class is Sunday. 7 p.m. Eastern, right here, Goof on You, Goof on University. We talked about what cameras you needed, how to fill out reports, what to fill out a UFO report with, what information. I think we'll go over, maybe I'll get some videos and test you to see if you can tell what's real or fake. What's a balloon, what isn't? Or just what do you think this is? And I'll try to find footage where you can't tell what it is at first, but then later on they figured it out. That's hard for me to do. I don't know if I'll find that. I know where I can use my own. Maybe I'll use my own videos as a source. But anyway, we'll have Goof on You Sunday. Is it the third? I think it's the third class. We do one a month on the last Sunday of the month. I think we've only done 2 so far. Yeah, 2. 2 classes. Hey man, Goof. Nobody else is teaching you this stuff. You're welcome. No, you're right. You're welcome. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Back to work. Tyler Henry. We're going to go back a little bit in time to 1931. Sir Francis Chichester made the first solo flight from New Zealand to Australia. This is the account of what he witnessed during the flight. And this comes from Eyes on Cinema, one of my favorite channels right now. I got to tell you, I think it's up there. It's my top 5 for sure for UFOs. For UFOs, it'd be number 2 behind Dark Sky Files. Dark Sky Files is incredible. I don't know why I'm not using your stuff more. Oh. I don't know why, Rich. I should be. I'm going to start after tonight. I'm going to start using your channel. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's all copyrighted shit anyway. Eh? No. If that's okay with you, man. All right, here we go. This is amazing.
It was a perfect shape. It was shaped sort of well, like a pearl with a tail. And I watched this thing, and suddenly this...
A pearl with a tail. What does that sound like? A balloon. A balloon. Did you hear me? Where did we just lost 20 people. Where did 20 people just go to? I just noticed we were at 138, now it's 118. Are we off air? Did we lose did we get booted for something? That was weird. I've never seen that many people just leave. Yeah, still leaving. I guess I'm not doing a good job, or No, there it is. We're still live. I just never seen that many people leave. Yeah, it was weird, right? All right.
Disappeared. And I thought, well, am I
I'll do the show in my closet.
seeing things? I'd had a very grueling flight. I'd had engine trouble, and I'd been waiting for hours, expecting to go into the sea, you know. However, suddenly this thing reappeared, coming towards me, and I thought, well, I'm not going to let it go this time, and I kept my look fixed on it, and it was approaching fairly fast, and then suddenly, gradually rather, it began to thin out, and it vanished in front of me, and before my eyes. It became a sort of ghost. I could see the water, the waves of the sea through it for one instant, and then it...
This is amazing. This is a Tic Tac. Patty Whack gave that dog a bone. She bent over. She got a bone of her own. And gosh! Seriously, this is amazing. Who's going to watch this show when I make jokes like that, right? That's why 20 people got up and left. I must have said something. Did I talk about the left? I don't remember.
It went and it vanished.
Is Gary Voorhees here already? He touched his nose. What's this? Hold on. Rich, the priest, was on today about the wave back UFO. Are you talking about UFO Jesus? Who are you talking about, Johnny? Who is that? He did touch his nose.
The waves of the sea through it for one instant, and then it went and it vanished.
Let's see if this guy's... All right, let's just watch the rest. It's only another minute. I want to see if he was lying. British pilot and yachtsman who's been world famous for his courageousness and his solo-ness. I know, I'm just fucking with you. Once described an encounter with a UFO while he was trying to get his bearings after a storm on June 10th, 31. He was alone in his Gypsy Moth airplane somewhere over the Tasman Sea, having taken off from the Lord Howe Island several hours previously on a long flight between New Zealand and Australia. Suddenly, ahead and 30 degrees to the left, there were bright flashes in several places, like the dazzle of a heliograph. I saw a dull gray-white airship coming towards me. It seemed impossible, but I could have sworn that it was an airship, nosing toward me like an oblong pearl. Wow, that's a Tic Tac. Except for a cloud or two, there was nothing else in the sky. I looked around. Sometimes. Catching a flash or a glint and turning again to look at the airship, I found that it had disappeared. I screwed up my eyes, unable to believe them, and twisted the seaplane this way and that, thinking that the airship must be hidden by a blind spot. Dazzling flashes continued in 4 or 5 different places, but I still could not pick out any planes. Then, out of some clouds to my right front, I saw another, or the same, airship advancing. I watched it intently, determined not to look away for a fraction of a second. I've done that. I'd see what happened to this one if I had to chase it. It drew steadily closer until perhaps a mile away when suddenly it vanished. Then it reappeared close to where it had vanished. I could see the dumb gleam light on its nose and back. It came on, but instead of increasing in size, it diminished as it approached. When quiet near, it suddenly became its own ghost. 1 second I could see through it, and the next it had vanished. I decided it could only be a diminutive cloud, perfectly shaped like an airship and then dissolving. But it was uncanny that it should exactly resume the same shape after it had once vanished. I turned towards the flashes, but these too had vanished. All this was many years before anyone spoke of flying saucers. Whatever it was I saw, it seems to have been very much like what people have seen since they claim to be flying saucers. Francis Chister, The Lonely Sea in the Sky, page 165. Under 17, not permitted without parent. Nudity, smoking, drug abuse, violence, blood, gore. Rated G. Rated G for all guidance. What a great story. The guy saw a Tic Tac, paddywhack, gave his dog a bone. You want to see if he's lying? Oh yeah, that's right. Ow. I'm getting food stuck in my eye? Let's see if he's lying. I don't think he's lying. I would never assume someone's lying.
Well, like a pearl with a tail.
Liar. He looked down, looked up, looked back down. No.
And I watched this thing and suddenly it disappeared.
See how he licked his lips? He's a little nervous about what he's saying. Dry mouth, cotton mouth. A little weed, a little meth.
And I thought, well, am I seeing things? I'd had a very grueling flight. I'd been waiting for, I had engine trouble, and I'd been waiting for hours, expecting to go into the sea, you know.
See that right there? I paused it at exactly the right part. We've seen Lou Elizondo do this. We've seen Bill Clinton do this. We've seen Biden do this. Wow. He's ashamed. There's some sort of, for some reason, I don't think he's lying. I think he's thinking about it. He's just remembering how he felt. I think this is a reflex. And he is looking down. He is remembering. He's an interesting fellow. A lot of movement. He doesn't sit still. He's not comfortable. Let's continue. Again, he licked his lips after the biting of the bottom lip, pretty much.
However, suddenly this thing reappeared.
See the smile? He was happy it came back. He was happy. There you got your smile right there. Look at him.
Coming towards me, and I thought, well, I'm not going to let it go this time, and I kept my look.
Looking down, going head to the left, very deep thought, a lot of nervousness still, not knowing if it's because of the object or that he's talking about it.
Fixed on it, and it was approaching fairly fast, and then suddenly
itched his nose. Usually is a pretty good sign they're about to bullshit. Let's hear what he says now. He just rubbed his nose. What's he gonna say?
Gradually, rather, it began to thin out, and it vanished in front of me.
I think he just had an itchy nose. I couldn't find any deception after that. He believes he saw something. I don't have any deception. I have nervousness, and that's understandable, being who he is, telling this fantastical story. He's telling it confidently, but he's being very careful because of who he is. That's all it is. Yeah. He's got dry mouth. He's 66 years old, man. Uh-oh. Chris Rogers, I think oh, no, I didn't know that. Somebody called him stupid. That's what it was. You son of a... That's going to be like the running joke forever, isn't it? Somebody did call him stupid. And he got pissed. Thank you, Chris Rogers. Another £2, 2 quid super chat. Mucho gusto, generoso. All right. Thanks. Hold on. I got a message? Hold on, let me see. I'm getting messages coming in. Yeah, there's a message. Hold on. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, wow. Oh, I just saw this. Gary H. sent in a $2 PayPal. Hey, man, thank you very much for that, Gary. Yeah, again, support and goof on. I appreciate that. You're a continuing supporter of the show. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that. I just did. That wasn't the message. That surprised me. I didn't know that was there. I didn't see that. That was just sent up an hour ago. Wow. I didn't even hear it come in. Sorry. Thanks, Gary. Hope you're still here to hear that. All right. Let's see if he's lying. We got a few more seconds.
Before my eyes, it became a sort of ghost. I could see the water, the waves of the sea through it for one instant. And then it went and it vanished.
I fortunately, I can't find any flaws. Just that he's nervous. So it finally happened. Oh. So this door. Oh, you guys don't know what happened today. That's right. Oh my God. You don't understand what happened today. You guys weren't there this morning. I'm going to pull it up. My own show. And play it for you. Because I don't want to talk anymore. No. I want to see what it looked like. When we were live this morning. You don't see anything. It's just how I reacted and what I did is what I want to see real quick. Here it is. All right. I was towards the end of the show, right? Here we go. Hold on. All right, here we go. I'm bringing it over. I don't really like looking at me on other shows. I hate it. But I'm gonna. You'll see. It explains it all. Hey, it's still me. This is still me. It's like I'm telling you the story just on another show. My show. So watch. Leave it. See, I opened that door right there. All right. I was going to break this tonight, but I'm going to tell it now real quick. So I haven't been telling you guys what's been going on here at my house the last 8 months, 6 months. It's not only my house, it's at the gym. It's this whole area. There's very strange activity here. It's a retirement community that's been here for 43 years, 44. And I am positive people have died here. I mean, I know of 3 people now that died. I don't know them, but I know 3 people have died at least in the last year. 2 of them were my neighbors. Well, yesterday, for the first time ever, oh my God, I'm going to draw it for you. That's what I want to do. Okay, so I'm getting ready to go to the gym. Or was it after? It was after the gym. And then I'll tell you what just happened here. I'm in the kitchen and I turn around and I looked in here because I always leave the computer on and it'll go to sleep after an hour of no activity. And I saw a flash. So I looked in the room thinking it was going to sleep. And I saw an apparition that looked like the thickest mist. And it was a figure. It looked like they were wearing a sheet of white that was a mist. A chill ran through me, and I blinked, and it was gone. So I tried to mimic the movement again. You know, like maybe it was the angle of when I looked up, there was a reflection I didn't notice. So I kept doing this, and I kept looking, and I couldn't figure out how I saw this apparition. It was in front of my chair. If not, it could have been sitting in this chair, because that's all I saw was the waist up. It could have been in this chair, because my chair was turned around. Nope. Now that I'm in the chair, it wasn't. It was in front of the chair. It was like right in front of it, in the center of the room, basically. And when I saw it, because this is the first real apparition I have ever seen, and when I looked at it, I was immediately frightened, and then I was fine. That's how quick it was. Like I looked at it, didn't have even time to register. I was frightened, like physically upset. I had to sit down. I had to rethink, what did I just see? What did I just see?
Done, mofo.
And I said, I can't believe this. I was going to text Michael from Dark Hour Paranormal because he's my go-to when things like this happen. And he and I have been discussing this like every other week. And I'm telling him of these strange things at the gym that I'm seeing, people running down hallways wearing black cloaks and there's nobody there, and a power cord coming out of the wall when I'm working out from the fan, and just strange things just keep happening. Nothing against me, but when I first moved here, I felt great, and then after a month I started feeling lethargic and sick, and then it went away and I was fine, and then it really hasn't left me. It feels like it's coming and going with no downtime like I used to get, maybe a week or two of reprieve. And that's why I'm seeing the doctors and all that stuff, because, I don't think it's paranormal, but, well, let me draw what I saw, because these things are energy. They do take forms, and people have seen them, and I turned on my camera, hoping it was going to come back, and it didn't. But that's not it's the first time I saw that. I've never seen anything like that. I've seen things out of my peripheral. Like, oh, was that a shadow? You know what I mean? I never full straight on focused on anything like this. A ball of light, yeah, a little different when it's the shape of a humanoid. So I'm going to draw it. I'm not a freaking artist, but it's not that hard. Oh, the head was so weird. That's not bad. That's what it looked like. Yeah. Man. You know what sticks with me the most on that is how I felt. It wasn't good. I didn't like it. I actually was a little taken aback by this. And the way I acted is very, very close to how people act in the movies or when they do recreations. Like, it's like I really sat there and was like wondering how this is even possible. Like I've been doing the last 6-8 months. Nobody's ever died in this house. Only 2 owners in 43 years, and I'm the 3rd for the last year. But there have been strange things like underneath the house. You know, I showed you the picture of the bricks that looked like something broke out of it. Remember that? Yeah. So, you know, the only thing you can do at that time is just tell yourself, nah, I didn't really see it. It was probably the real aerodynamic fan that I have. You want to see the fan? Ready? You're going to laugh. Look at the shape of it. Oh. So I'm thinking, oh, I saw the fan. I saw the fan. That's it. My mind just played a trick and there, the shape of the fan. It really wasn't. You know what was weird about that thing? It was 3-dimensional. It was like a hologram. But it was all white. Like, I can't explain it. But it was freaking awesome. Yeah. Oh. So what just happened now? Oh my God. I am now freaking out. All right. I have to explain it because you can't see it from here. But the cabinets are right there. That's the sink. Right there. You know, this is a microwave, obviously. I hate it there, but... and these are 2 doors underneath the sink that open like this, side by sides, you know? Boop. And they have little round things to open up with. Oh, I'm watching TV in the room, you know, adjacent to it. And all of a sudden I hear... sounds like the cabinet door is opening and closing. And I don't know. I know it's coming from the kitchen. So I go into the kitchen. There's only 4 doors that can make these noises. I open this one and close it. I open this one and open and close it. And then I get the 2 and I go like that and I go, that's it. That's it. So here I think, oh my God, there's probably a rat trying to get out and it's doing this and it's trying to get out, but it can't. And the door keeps closing on it, making this banging sound. I tried that. You wouldn't even hear it. It would have to be real. I'll tell you, I'm going to go in there now and I'm going to mimic what I heard. Oh, and because I'm paranoid and thought it might be something coming up from under the ground, I wrapped cord around it, tied it, snipped the end so there's no, nothing hanging over. It was just undone and on the floor. And I heard the cabinets. Listen, this is what it sounded like. That's what I just heard. While I'm watching the video, muting myself, vaping. Look, I can't see. That's what I heard. So, of course, I thought somebody was at the door. So, remember the first time I said, ooh, somebody's at my door. I go out there, nobody's there. I come back in. It just did it. It just did it. I wonder if I got it on camera. I wonder if we could see it. Hold on a second. I was hoping it would move. Man. Wow. It happened while I was talking about it to you guys. Wow. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm hoping it does it again so you could hear it. So that's what happened this morning. It's 3 times that I've heard those cabinets rattle like that. One time it woke me up. And I thought my uncle lives in the same community, but he wouldn't come over at 3 a.m. and wake me up knocking on the door. But that was my thought the first time. Like, oh my God, my uncle's at my door probably. No, man. When I watched TV, I heard those cabinets doing it. And it was going, and I could hear the cabinets, right? I get up, it's still rattling. And as I got to the kitchen, there's 2 ways I could go. I went the other way. You can't see it. It's off to the right. And it goes through the living room and comes around. When I got to the kitchen, I snuck around to the side because that's where my chair was. And I was waiting for a rat or something to come out from under the sink. So I opened up the door really quick and there was nothing in there. You know, I was listening to hear if I could hear little feet scurrying around because there's like some protective paper, you know, just so oil and shit doesn't leak on it, or if there's a leak in the sink or garbage disposal. You know how you have those things laid out. Didn't hear anything. There's no rat turds in there. I looked for turds. We used to own an exterminating company, my family, when we lived in New York. And I grew up in that kind of environment too, learning about critters and all sorts of stuff and how to kill them and what to look for to see if you have them. I don't have that. Yeah. Yeah. So what I did, I tied, like I said, a little cord around it and made a really good knot, clipped it. I don't even know. I don't put stuff under the sink. I just don't. I have a lot of cabinet space. I use other things. And so I would hear if there was something in there. Look, if I went to use the bathroom and there was a frog in the toilet, do you not think that I wouldn't doubt there could be frogs or a little animal making its way up under my sink? Of course I think that. And that's what I was thinking. And today, when that knot was undone and the little cord was on the floor, that was weird. And it rattled while I was talking about it. Yeah, that apparition was weird. You know what was weird about it? I stared at it probably for a good 2 seconds. And when I looked at it, I had a feeling it was facing me. Like I didn't get the back head of it. Like I just felt it was watching me. Like it was surprised I walked up to it. I don't think, what I think was happening, it came into my office, the studio here. Look, I don't know, man. But I leave this door open, and when I'm in the TV room, which is on the other side of this wall, I see flashes coming out of my office. When I first moved here, I would run in seeing what's these white flashes. And then I go to my monitors and they're still in sleep mode. It's not that. So what are the flashes? I don't know, man. Maybe there's a portal here. Maybe I saw it. I don't know. But it was cool. Yeah. I didn't do that. Coral, did you just do that? Put my screen back on? Because I didn't. And I wasn't even touching the mouse. Can you leave me a message and tell me that you did that so I know I'm not losing my mind? Even if it was an accident, I'm not going to be upset or anything. I'm just wondering because I didn't touch anything and it moved, and that's just weird. I didn't change the screen back to the show that we were watching. That's weird. Okay. Play what? What am I supposed to play? Well, play what, Barry? Oh, that was a super chat. Another one? Oh, wow. Coral said it wasn't her. That is freaky. Jennifer says, Rich, I have had walls rattling, so we had to run out of the house. Oh, my God. There was a morning I woke up. It was just after 1 o'clock in the morning. And it sounded like something was walking on my roof. It was so loud. It woke me up. It was literally, it was like thunder. But it was nothing. I went outside. There was nobody running around outside. That's how loud it was. I don't know what's going on. I just live in a strange place. But Jennifer, that's a 5-pound interesting story. Thank you again for the super chat on that. You're a continuing supporter of GoofOn. And the other super chat. Thank you. I didn't forget. I was trying to let you know. So I hope you saw me say thank you. I'm looking in the chat seeing, have you asked your old school family for advice? Huh? Yeah, of course. Yeah. I have. Yeah, we do need Obi-Wan. You are my only hope. It was weird. Yeah. The things that have been happening were like that. And other I've had an experience at the gym. Couple of them. Now twice, other people were there when they noticed the same thing. So, I'll give you a for instance. Me and this one guy were, this old man, I live in a retirement community, so everybody's old. But he was like 75-ish. And he and I are both about five feet away. And I saw what looked like the upper torso of a woman walk in the gym, right by us. For a second. It was unbelievable. And I see him looking at it, and I go, did you just see that? He goes, I did. And I said, what did we just see? And he goes, a lady. Just said it. He said, I saw a lady. I'm like, oh no. And I said, is this a recurring thing over here? And he goes, I don't know. And he just shook his head, did one more set, and left. That's, of course, I work out in this place. That when I was working out a couple months ago, and I was sitting there doing dumbbell presses, and I'm struggling, and a little hand came from behind me and it grabbed me like this. I saw the hand wrap around me and tried to help me. Now, that's not where you assist somebody. I thought about this. You don't grab somebody's hand. You grab them under the elbows and push up. But this hand looked like a woman's hand, came from behind me. By the way, behind me, nobody could stand. The thing was right up against the wall, and on the other side of the wall is outside. And the wall is half wall or 1/3 wall, 2/3 glass. Oh, and I was all cold right here when it happened. Yeah, ran a chill up. I kept doing this. It was just wild. And I said, oh my God, I can't believe what I just saw. Because I saw the hand come from behind out of the corner of my eye while I'm working. And all of a sudden, this hand just comes right out from behind me. I thought it was hair. And I looked right at it and then disappeared. Oh, that was so freaking cool. Oh, I just got goosebumps. You know, that kind of stuff. All right, here's another thing that I saw. There's a very short hallway, about 40 feet. You walk through one door. The woman's restroom is on the left. The gym is on the right. The poker room is on the left, a little further up. And then another 15 feet, the pool hall entrance is there. And then another entrance. Now, when I work out at night, I can look in the glass that usually I could see the pool, but because of the lighting, I can see the reflection of the hallway through a door that has a little window. So I'm doing my set, and in the reflection, I see something come through the door. I turn around because they were running, and I see what looked like a figure in a all black cloak running so fast. You know, the clothing was like behind him, like he was in wind. And I waited for him to go past the door and run outside, but I never heard the door open. And it's one of those doors where you push it and it's chunk, and then it opens and you always hear it. It's like the doors that, you know, they have the long bar and that's how you open it. And I immediately put the weights down, go outside, nobody's around. And when I mean outside, there's a pool right outside the gym and a gate that you have to go through. And it was wet and there were no footprints. The gate never slammed shut because it always slams. I didn't hear that. Didn't hear the door open. It was all black. So I went to the pool room. Nobody's there. Poker room, looked in. Nobody's playing poker. Bathroom. Nobody. It was just me. Strangeness occurring at the Giordano environment. All right. We're done. The reason we're done is because it's almost 2 hours. Plus, on Alien Girl 111, Voorhees, what's this? Rich, did you acknowledge? Yes, I did. I did acknowledge both of those super chats, Jennifer, so I don't know if you were gone, but I could have sworn you were here. Yeah, thanks for that. Got it. Alien Girl has Jason Voorhees. Is that his name? Isn't that the guy? Jason Voorhees? Hold on. And Dr. Zhivago? Gary Voorhees and John Music, a panel discussion. Can I say something? John Music, is that how you say it? I like the guy. I just think he needs a jolt of caffeine before he does any talk show. That's all. Just a little jolt will do. There it is. That's coming up next on Alien Girl 111. And it's her biggest show ever. So let's go give her some support. And there's the link in the chat room. I put it in there for her. And you guys, let's go and support. Already has 13 people waiting. That's half the audience is already there. Thank you very much for hanging out. I'm Rich Giordano for Goof On. We'll be back tomorrow for Saturday in the UK at 5 p.m. Eastern. We'll be back and Sunday for Goof On You. So have a good weekend. Thank you, moderators, super chatters, newcomers, and veterans, all the support in the world. I think that another PayPal came in, so let me acknowledge that. That came from Moody Mongol for a 10 pound, 10 quid. What do you call an Italian with no hands? A mute! Because Italians talk with their hands. You understand? Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you next time here on Goof On, because we are Truthology for ufology. Good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Giddy up.